This girl had to study until 1 a.m. every day. She wanted to take a break, but her mother sat nearby watching her. The girl was so tired that she finally protested. She thought her mother might let her go to bed early, but instead, her mother believed she hadn't reached her limit yet. Wanting her daughter to push herself even further, she gave her several more practice tests. The enormous pressure left the girl completely exhausted. As soon as her mother left, the girl began pouring out her feelings to her stuffed toys. Those few moments were the only time she felt relaxed all day. Then, at school, she received the news that her best friend was transferring away. Before leaving, her friend gave her beloved dog to the other students as a reminder of their friendship, but the dog kept barking during class. To hide the dog's presence, a boy started barking like a dog himself. The teacher warned him, but the dog still wouldn't stop making noise. When the teacher discovered what was happening, the boy quickly lied and claimed that the dog was a keepsake left behind by his father who had passed away. That finally convinced the teacher to let it go, but they didn't expect the boy's father to be waiting outside the school after class. Once the lie was exposed, the dog had no choice but to be given to the girl to take care of. Before long, however, the girl's father discovered that she had secretly hidden the dog, but instead of blaming her, he decided to help her keep it a secret. Her mother didn't allow her to have any hobbies besides studying, so her father thought the dog could at least give her some emotional comfort. But that very night, the dog managed to open the cabinet by itself and jumped toward the mother. Furious, the mother immediately wanted to throw the dog out of the house. The girl desperately begged her mother to let the dog stay, but her mother refused to give in. Her father quickly pulled the mother back into the room and tried to persuade her to calm down. The mother then made a harsh condition. If the girl could make it into the top 10 in her grade, she would be allowed to keep the dog. But improving her grades overnight was far from easy. Not only did the girl fail to reach the score her mother wanted, her grades actually dropped. When the mother received a call from the teacher, her expression immediately changed. As soon as she got home, she began questioning her daughter. The mother was convinced that the girl's declining grades had everything to do with keeping the dog, so she decided to throw the dog out. But the dog was the girl's only source of comfort. She begged her mother to give her one more chance to keep the dog. The girl started waking up at 5 a.m. to memorize vocabulary. Even on her way to school, she listened to English lessons. She even did her homework while eating. But the overwhelming workload left her physically and emotionally exhausted. She eventually fell asleep at the dinner table. Her grandfather was terrified when he saw her like that. He immediately contacted her father. Her father realized how serious the situation had become. When he got home, he told the mother what had happened, but the mother refused to believe him. She even said that everyone was spoiling the girl too much, and that was why she had become so weak. Then the mother actually planned to give her even more homework, but when she walked into the room, she saw her daughter fast asleep with her head on the desk. Looking at her exhausted daughter, the mother finally fell silent and began to reflect.